Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to talk about the JWT tokens. So JWT tokens stand for JSON Web Tokens. And this token, you can say a trust token between the two applications. JWTs are commonly used for securely transmitting of the data between a client. Client here, if I'm talking about, then it may be a web browser or any mobile app, and the server, as well as between the different services of a microservice architecture. If you go, so there are different small applications are there. When they trust each other, they talk to each other, so they need one token by which they can authenticate the services. Yeah, this is the one valid source from where request is coming, right? So if you see the structure of the JWT token, it's nothing but a string, and it is having a three part. We normally call it payload. So this is having the three part. So sorry, I was in third slide. So we are having the three parts. So first part is header, second is payload, and third one is the signature. So you see, I have divided all these three colors just to denote that this three part of the token. So first part, which is nothing but the header. Second part, the red one, is the payload. This is having the actual data, and last one is the nothing but as a signature part. So which is to verify, yeah, this token can be decoded or encoded just because of this key. Let's see next. So let's talk about the header. So header typically consists of two parts: the type of the token, that is JWT, and the signing algorithm being used, such as HMAC, SHA-256 or RSA. So it's encoded in the base64 URL format. If you see the example, the algorithm and type I have given. So even you go to the jwt.io site and you put any token over there, it will show you the first part as a header, and it will show like this: algorithm and type. Second part of this JWT token is payload. So payload is, that it's having the data. So the payload contains claim which are statements about the entity. If I talk about, like in us, we are going to talk about the user service. So I was talking about there are three types of claims. Actually, we call it claims. So claims is nothing but the data. So there are three category in that. One is the registered claims, and one is the public claims. So if I talk about the registered claims, I'm not going to very deep in that. So just remember that there are predefined claims that have a specific meaning, like ISS, SUB, AUD, EXP. So all these have meaning. ISS means issuer, SUB means subject, what is the primary key, AUD means audience, and EXP is expiry time, and IIT is issued time. So all these are standard parameter of the payload, and we can modify this. This is a registered claim. Apart from that, you can add your own informations. While generating the token, you can add any key, and that will also a part of this payload. So payload is a combination of the registered claim and the public claim or private claim, you can say. So this is the payload. If you see the example, so when any token is coming, this, if you decode this, you will get some subject will be the number, it may have some email, whatever you are going to set, that will be coming up, name and IIT. So name is the not a part of the standard one, registered one. It is a private, or we can say public claims. Now coming to the signature one. So the signature is used to verify the sender of the JWT, who is say that it is, and ensure that the message was not changed along the way. So it's created by taking the encoder header. If you see the formula I have given in the last, so it is just taking the encode form of the header and payload, and then one salt key or secret key that we have defined very securely somewhere in the code or somewhere in config parameters. So that will be called, and it will generate these keys. So the secret key, and the algorithm that is specified in the header, and then signing it. If you see in the header part, if you remember, go back. So we have given this algorithm. This algorithm is going to work with this signature. So the signature is used to validate the integrity of the token. So any changes, any modification, any infringement is happening with the token, it will recognize that, right? So in a nutshell, what I can say, JWTs are often used for the, they are stateless, so it is very much useful, just like JSON, and scalable and security benefit. They enable secure communication without the need of storing user sessions on the server, which makes them well suited for the modern web and microservice architecture that is now a boom. However, it is very crucial to protect the secret key using the signed JWT. Look, secret key, I mean, there is that for the signature we are needing the secret key, and now how we are protecting the secret key, this is the challenge now. So people used to keep in the server configuration where no one can see that. They use some secret manager also to keep this data. However, it is very crucial, I mean, just the point is that it's very crucial to protect the secret key and use to sign the JWT, and use the appropriate algorithm and security measures to prevent token tampering and unauthorized access, right? So we will see the implementation of the JWT in the next lecture, next lecture onwards, where we are going to generate the token, we are going to decode the token, we are going to take out or calculate, does the extracting the claims from the token. So all this we are going to do. We'll see that in the implementation or the generation logic. We'll see in the next subsequent lectures. Okay. So hope you are learning this. Until then, bye.